All right, Leah. Bring your computer and seat. Let's get this thing done. Huh?
Wait, what do I do
Book.
from step 2 onward?
The book quiz thing, whatever you got to do for your language arts. What is it?
What do I do for the step 2 onward?
So what does it say?
It says negative 10 plus negative 3.
So, remember, we got to get to this, right?
Yes.
So, what can you do there?
Divide by 2.
You can divide by 2. No, divide. What is this thing?
2.
It's a 2, but it's up on the top. Is the power, right?
Yes.
So what do you got to do? Plug that in, put it to the power of 2,
Yes.
and then get your answer. Bring a chair 2.
Wait, what? Plug that into the power of 2? That doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean put that number in and put it to the power of 2, and it gives you the answer, and then you just go to the next step. Open up. Is it in Schoology?
I don't know.
Check. She doesn't use Google Classroom, does she?
No. What am I looking
It says Book of the Month activity. It shouldn't. Yeah. It shouldn't be too hard. You got to create your own quiz. What book are you reading right now?
for? She said I could do the old book already.
Which one? Percy Harvin?
Is
Percy
it correct?
Percy Jackson?
The girl who was supposed to die.
I know it's not, but
Okay. Step 4.
Yes.
You're very close. Step 4. What is that? What is that thing that goes like this? Boom, boom, boom.
That's a
It's called the square root.
square root.
So put that number in to the square root, and then that gives you the answer. You want it? All right. So it says main points is the questions can't be easily Googled. Okay. Include an answer key. That would be easy at the back. Your quiz should be a Loosh. Your quiz should be 5 character questions, 5 multiple choice, 5 short answer, or 2 short answer. Did you finish the book? All right.
Hooray!
So, thank you. All right. Does this work better for you?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna keep doing it this way then. But you, when we take the quiz part of that, I'm not gonna tell you the steps, okay? So you got to know what each step is doing. All right. Good. Okay. Do you want? So, come up with which 5 characters. All right. Just type their name, and then describe them. Follow? So 5 characters, and then once you do that, we'll just reorder them so that they have to match them, or we can just A, B, C, whatever the situation is. Got it?
Already in order.
Do you already do that?
No.
So do it. You're creating the quiz for other people, so then you have to mismatch them, right? I'll help you do that.
Do I write it normally first?
Yeah, just write the character's name and then give your description of the character in like a longer sentence. Try to be descriptive.
Kids. Go get it. Oh. Here's your pencil back.
So Thomas, that last one,
Yes?
this equation with the square root and everything, okay? This is to find the distance or the length of a segment, okay? The other one we do is to try to find the midpoint of a segment.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
So make sure you know this one is for length.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You telling me just to leave so I leave you alone?
No.
Do you want to eat right now or you want to eat at lunch?
At lunch.
All right. Lush, can you keep it down a little bit?
We got 4 characters.
There's no other character.
No, they're not like
Mains. Is there one of the sub characters that you can get a good description out of?
I don't remember his name.
What was the book called?
The girl who was supposed to die.
Which ones do you have so far?
Tyler, Katie, Brenner, and Elizabeth.
Katie. You got Michael Brenner. You got Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Janie or Kirk now? Michael Brenner is the man who was killed by Katie in the woods on the order of Kirk Noel.
Oh,
So Kirk Noel can be a good one.
and I have to do what for him?
So you got to give a detailed description, okay? No spelling or grammatical errors. You got to demonstrate that you know a lot about the book. Don't just say, oh, this guy's the protagonist or antagonist. Give me details. And remember, it's a quiz, so you're trying not to give it away that he's, you know what I mean? The best way you can describe him, describe the personality, your perception of them, of the character. we're gonna do. Can you share that document with me so I can get into it at the same time you can? Share it. Share it with me
I'm
so I can
trying to
see.
do that.
You don't know?
No, it wasn't working.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Run from what?
I was trying to figure that out.
Let's see. 16-year-old woman who suffers memory loss while being on the run after being kidnapped and locked in a cabin. It's good detail. We just got to restructure. Okay. Okay. Next one. Is there more than one? Well, you got two girls on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're good. Lush. Halush. Try to keep it down, okay? You're getting. This is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the girl?
I don't know.
Really?
I'm joking.
I was gonna say like,
It's
is this
Katie.
okay? So we can put that.
Oh.
What do you mean by believes in Katie?
Huh?
What do you mean by
Oh.
believes in Katie?
No, he believes Katie.
He believes her, okay. Katie's story? Katie's alibi? I don't know how to spell that.
Right.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Alright. I think you're good on that one. Okay. See, what else can we say about Brenner? Try to think about physical description.
He was a fat white man.
There, did you
and
say
Katie
that?
killed him.
Oh, she killed him? Well, don't say that. Well, if he's trying to find, well, you said he's trying to kill her, right? He's trying to kill Katie?
Yeah.
So give a physical, he's one of the people trying to kill Katie. So say it, fat white man.
I can put fat white man.
100%.
I wouldn't get in trouble.
Why would you get in trouble? Is that how they describe it in the book?
He used other words.
But if that's how your imagination perceives it, then, you know, other readers are gonna, what do they say? Large, overweight, white male.
I don't know.
So then write it the way you say it. You're not gonna get in trouble for saying that. Any other way they describe them when that character's introduced? Like, usually, like, the antagonist or the person trying to kill her has some unique trait to them.
Brenner couldn't do anything.
Did they say he was like,
He was trying to take her out of the cabin to kill her, and then she killed him.
how did they introduce Brenner to the story?
He was talking to another guy, and that other guy told Brenner to take her outside and finish her off.
So these guys just random guys kidnapped her and took her to a cabin?
Kirkwell, yeah, Noel.
Yep.
He was
Alec, can you open the door?
he was the president of Z something, and it was like a place that her parents worked at. He took over the company, and her parents found out something was really wrong, so they were like investigating and finding out stuff that they shouldn't know. So they had to go on the run, and she got kidnapped while she went back home from school because she forgot her phone.
And so Noel hired Brenner to kidnap them or to kill them? Because he's the one who owns the company, right?
Noel
Noel,
owns the company.
yeah.
Brenner's one of his people.
Okay. So Brenner's one of his goon or whatever that's going to do this stuff. How did they introduce Brenner? What was the first conversation that was had with him? I'm assuming it was Noel telling him to do what he had to do. Was there any descriptor in the story talking about like, oh, this fat white man? How, like, did he have like a certain hobble, or did he speak a type of way? You remember?
He died like the first page.
Well, he was a quick character. He wasn't even like.
He was,
All right,
he was only in there for like 4 pages.
All right, let's see what Google says. Brenner. Brennan.
Brenner. all the stuff.
Oh, you can just say, you can just say, it does say that he was hired by Noel, right? So just say hired by Noel to try to kill Katie. Right? It gives enough descriptor. It doesn't really say that they have more. All right. Elizabeth pretends to be Katie's aunt so that Katie could What are you doing?
Watching you.
Don't watch me adjust your. Because we're gonna have to switch these names around. Alright, pretends to be Katie, Katie's aunt, so that Katie.
Could give more information, or so that Katie would go drive out to Poland and meet Elizabeth, and Elizabeth takes her to her house to see if Katie will remember anything to give her more information about her mom and dad's whereabouts.
So, was she also hired by Noel? Okay.
I'm not.
So she's like a sleeper agent type of thing. So we can, let's just say so that she could do what? So hired by Noel to pretend to be Katie's aunt so that she can
Get Katie to tell Elizabeth where her parents are.
good. All right. And then Kurt.
Who?
Kirk Noel.
He was the president of Z Biotech, I think.
We're gonna take Noel out of these other ones and just say, because then we hired two. Like this. There you go. So now if you give that one, president of whatever industry or whatever, right?
Biotech.
Okay, write it in. Be descriptive to that.
How?
What is Z Biotech?
I don't know.
What did the parents do?
They were
Virologists. So if you think about, break that word up, Z Biotech. What do you think they do? And you said
They have like diseases and cures.
exactly. So they run some sort of science tech lab. This room gives me like zombie vibes type thing. You know what I mean? Like they're making viruses or cures. So president of Z Biotech, which is a laboratory, and then put what did you call what their parents were? Virologists. Okay. Just right where virologists do research. And if we want to, a virologist is a scientist who studies viruses and diseases they cause. So you can be president of Z Biotech or virologist. Study. We're gonna change that to study viruses. Here?
I don't
Yeah, I'm telling you.
tell you what.
Put study viruses to find cures for diseases. Yes.
Oh. I forgot how to say it.
Virologists study viruses to find cures for diseases. Period. There. I think your sentence structures and capitalizations, everything's good there. Okay, so now we're just gonna go and we're gonna swap these around. Does she want them swapped around? Oh, you do need an answer key on this. We'll do that at the end. That hurt your eyes? Alright, we're good there. Okay, multiple choice questions.
What?
Based on characters and plot, must show understanding of events and plot
I haven't
structure.
even my stuff up yet.
Well, maybe do that when you come back.
Yeah, do it when you come back. After third hour.
Hey, what time's class end?
Third hour?
Oh.
We're in third hour right now.
Oh, and I'm
Or
back.
about to be. You're okay. Alright. We need 5 questions.
Okay, what are the questions?
something about structure events, but they got to be detailed. Bye, Thomas. 5 sophisticated questions that demonstrate clear understanding, and comprehension of the plot of the book. Like, detailed questions about let's come up with 5 questions about the plot, and then we'll make them sound sophisticated.
Okay.
All right. What's the plot? What was do you remember the theme of the book?
In the cabin.
The
In
theme.
the woods.
It's not a theme.
Oh. I don't know.
All right, so it's multiple choice about plot.
Okay.
You can talk about sequencing of events. You can talk about where was the climax. What was the peak? What was the climax of the story? We're in 4th grade, okay?
Yeah.
Remember the mountain
Yeah.
that goes up and then you hit the top,
Yeah.
and then it starts to come back down.
Yeah.
So that's resolving. It's what was that main event that happened in the story that started to wrap things up.
Like at the end.
Well, it could be in the middle somewhere, or you know what I mean. So you said this girl, her and her family are trying to escape because this guy, they found out some bad things about this virus that this guy, when he bought the company, right? And they're biologists. So the girl goes back to her school to get her phone. They kidnap her. Katie.
Were you here?
That's what you told me. How'd she get kidnapped?
Okay, so she walked to school, right? She
Okay.
realized she forgot her phone. She was like, do I go to school or do I miss first time with my phone? Right? So she was going home, and that's when she made it.
Oh, okay. So she was on her way back home to get her phone.
I think she got kidnapped inside the house.
Okay, and she got kidnapped because they were looking for the family.
Yeah.
Okay. And so she gets kidnapped, and they take her to a cabin,
Her family cabin.
her family cabin. They're still trying to find mom and dad because they want to kill them because they know information. Would the climax be when she killed Brenner? What events happened after that?
She escaped from the cabin. But Brenner took her outside and she did her little martial arts shit on him.
Okay.
And his head hit a rock and he died. And then she took his gun and a picture of her family. And then
John Wick's, everybody?
she went down to the police station. No. Maybe. I think she went down to the police station. And then she went to go get food, which is where she met Tyler. And then she was writing on a sticky note, and Tyler seen it, and she didn't have her fingernails because they pulled her fingernails out. Not all of them, I don't know. But Tyler helps her because Noelle comes inside the McDonald's or wherever he's working, and Katie went into the bathroom And Tyler comes in after her, like he tells the guys that she's not here, and the guys are in the parking lot searching every single car because she stole a car. And then Tyler takes her home where she meets his roommate. I don't remember his name now. And she cuts all her hair off, and she goes as a boy. And then Tyler takes her to a coffee shop and tries to find information on her parents, and then they go to a library, and then they steal a car from a guy at the gym, and then they go to Poland, because they heard on the news that she was from Poland, but that was Elizabeth pretending to be Katie's aunt, and so they make it to Poland, and they pretend to be Katie's aunt, and then Elizabeth takes Tyler and Katie to Katie's house, and they're trying to like find information, but Katie doesn't remember it all, and then Elizabeth shows her true self, and she's actually trying to kill Katie. But Tyler and Katie fight Elizabeth and the other guy, but he's a scientist, so he doesn't